Hey guys, welcome to video number 2 in the beginner series. Today we're going to work through some of the same foundational poses as in the first video, but also with a few more poses thrown in there for good measure. We're going to start off in a Sukhasana or easy pose with your legs crossed in front of you. Some nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Then we're going to gently rock forward onto all fours into tabletop pose. Now we're going to do something called a cat-cow. This is a lovely, gentle spinal warm-up. So we're going to inhale through the nose and arch the spine into cow pose. And exhale and round into cat pose. And again, inhale into cow pose. Exhale and round into cat pose. Nice, gentle movements. And again, inhale into cow. Nice, deep yogic belly breaths. Round into cat pose. Inhale into cow pose. Round into cat. And then return to tabletop position with a neutral spine. And very slowly make your way to a stand-in position in mountain. Mountain pose or Tadasana is great for strengthening the legs and improving the posture and alignment. So now, just like we did in the last video, we're going to warm up the spine a little bit more. So bring your arms overhead, palms touching, and just ever so gently lean back. Only go as far as is comfortable, be kind to your body. And then rise. And draw your hands to shoulder height in front of you. And then we're going to bend forward at the waist, hinge forward. Don't put too much strain on the back. Hands to the tops of the feet and gaze forward. Keep your back as flat as you can. Feel a nice release in the lower back. Then we're going to rise up and bring your hands back down to your sides in mountain. Next, hands back above the head and interlock the fingers. And we're going to gently bend to the right. Pushing your hips to the left slightly. Get a good stretch in that left side body. Remember to keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose, and up. And then release the hands. We always go back to a neutral position just to reinforce that good alignment. So then we're going to bring our hands back overhead, again interlock the fingers. And the other side, we're going to bend to the left, very gently push the hips to the right. Get a good stretch to that right side body. And back up. And then release your hands back to your sides, Tadasana. Then inhale, arms back up above the head, palms to touch, and gently lean back in a back bend. Again, only as far as is comfortable. Back up. We never hold that position for too long. Arms to 90 degrees in front of you. And then again, hinge forward from the waist and bring the hands to the tops of your feet, gazing forward. Again, keep that spine nice and flat. And back up, hinging forward with a flat back. And arms to the side, back in mountain. And then we're going to raise our arms back up again, interlock the fingers for another side bend. Bend to the right, gently. Try and push the hips out to the left. Good. good stretch. Maybe go a little bit further than you did last time. Remember, breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, steady, rhythmic breath. And up, and then place the hands back down by the sides in mountain. And again, arms up, interlock the fingers. And now for the other side. Bend to the left. Pushing your hips out slightly to the right, get a good stretch. Again, keep breathing. It's the most important thing we can do in yoga, guys, is breathe. Up. And then arms back down by your side, returning to mountain pose. And then once again, raise your arms up above your head, palms touching. And one last back bend, nice and gentle. Breathe, inhale up. And then release your hands to 90 degrees in front of you. And once again, very gently bend forward at the waist, keeping the back as flat as you can. Place your hands on top of your feet, gaze forward. Place our hands just slightly in front of us, and then we're going to push back into downward facing dog. And the hips towards the ceiling, heels towards the ground. If you can't get your heels all the way to ground, that's totally okay. Stay within your comfort level. And we're going to shift forward into a plank pose. A great pose for strengthening the core. Get the knees to the ground. And then shift very slightly forward, hips towards the ground in upward facing dog. Inhale. And curl your toes under, and exhale and push yourself back into downward dog. Walk our hands back towards our feet, and then back up to standing. And lower your arms back by your sides into mountain pose. So now we're going to come into warrior 2. So we're going to place your right foot 2 or 3 feet ahead of the left, with your left foot turned out at 90 degrees, and then raise your arms to shoulder height and gaze over your right shoulder. From here, we move our right hand down to our right ankle, and then our left hand up and alongside the ear. Imagine yourself in one diagonal line. Then we're going to really get that core working and push ourselves up, back into warrior 2, arms up, gazing over that right shoulder. Then we're going to step our feet back together, coming into mountain pose. Same for the other side. Step the left foot forward, right toes out at 90 degrees. Then we're going to raise our arms up again to shoulder height, looking over that left shoulder. I like to temporarily turn my palms up towards the sky, just to set my shoulder blades. So now we're going to bend left hand to the left foot and right arm over. Again, try and imagine yourself in one diagonal line, getting a good stretch to that side body. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, and then activate the core and back up to warrior 2. Now step your feet together, back into mountain pose. Next up is something called triangle pose. So we're going to spread our feet to about 2 or 3 feet wide, and then we're going to turn our right foot out towards the right. We're going to hold our right ankle with our right hand, and then we're going to move our left hand towards the sky, straight up. If you can maintain your balance, gaze up towards your left hand. Release the hand, and then turn our foot back inwards, and step your feet together, return into mountain again for that good alignment. This is a great pull to strengthen the knees, thighs and ankles. Same for the other side, step your feet wide, same distance. We're going to turn our left foot out towards the left, hold the left ankle with the left hand, and with the right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Again, if you can, gaze up towards that right hand. So then we lower the right hand, rise, turn the foot back inward. Then we can step our feet back together, coming into mountain. Here, find equal weight between both feet, get some nice deep belly breathing. Okay, now lower yourselves to the floor, into a seated position. We want to stretch our legs out right in front of us into staff pose. Palms pressing into the ground, nice long spine, reach the crown of your head towards the sky. When you're ready, gently lower yourself, come all the way to the ground in corpse pose. Just let your feet flop open there and your arms at the side, palms facing the sky. Nice deep breathing. This is the good part, the nice meditative portion of the session. Reflect upon all the newfound flexibility you have in your body, and notice your heart rate getting slower. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, nice and steady. I'm going to focus on relaxing the body from the feet all the way up to the face. Relax those toes, relax those ankles, relax those knees, relax your thighs, relax those hips, let your body be very heavy. Relax the fingers, relax the elbows, relax your shoulders, and relax all those face muscles. Very gently roll onto one side, keeping your eyes closed. In your own time, bring yourself back up to a seated position in easy or lotus pose. This brings us to the end of session number 2, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you